And we are go.
So we just left the theater. We saw The Backup Plan.
The Backup Plan.
Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo.
And who else?
I don't know, one of the most uninteresting male leads to ever appear in a romantic comedy.
Oh, well, she was really uninteresting herself.
Oh, whoa, I think someone's trying to do a Yui.
Yeah, or something, I don't know.
Alrighty, well, traffic aside, yeah, the basic premise of the film, if you haven't heard, is that J-Lo decides she can't wait to get married or find Mr. Right, so
she's worried about her biological clock. She's worried that she's kids by the time that she finally finds a guy that she's going to marry. And so she goes and gets artificially inseminated, and then just after she does this, she meets the guy that is like the guy.
Who comes off as like really, really needy and stalkerish in the beginning of the film.
You know?
They make him seem so smooth in the trailer, but in this film it's like, hey, I followed you to your store.
Oh.
I was calling you all day.
It wasn't quite like that, but
not that voice,
the
but
problem was that the two didn't have chemistry, so you didn't really believe that he actually wanted to like be with her.
Well, you wouldn't believe why she would actually give him a chance, because remember he's like, I've been calling your store. I just walked into your. Do you want a hot dog? I'm gonna follow you home.
I randomly see you at a farmer's market, and then I decide that I'm gonna just talk you up until you like run away.
Yeah, it's like you ran away last time we talked. I wanted to.
I really want to talk to you. And then the whole like, she can't trust him. I mean, yeah, I can kind of buy it from her story, but I didn't really buy it like from her, like anything from her.
Just about anything from Jennifer Lopez. I think the best thing of that is like in the bloopers. Like they had terrible bloopers too.
Yeah, the bloopers weren't even that funny.
Oh man. I guess I will quickly sum up the things I liked. I liked the doctor that kept saying vagina.
Yeah, the doctor was really funny. The dog was good.
Yeah, her like broken dog was good.
Yeah.
And I liked the lady that makes strollers.
Yeah.
Those were the three things that I liked.
You know, she's from Saturday Night Live.
She is?
I think so. She's like.
I think you're thinking she's Amy Poehler.
What?
Maybe.
No, I don't know who that is.
Someone from Saturday Night Live. But yeah, just trying to think, like, it was just a clumsy, like,
yeah.
I'm going to flat out say the first half of this film is just really boring.
Well, and the predictable stuff wasn't even, like, heartwarming predictable.
Oh, God, you're right,
you know?
yeah.
Like, sometimes when it's predictable, it's like, oh, but that's what's supposed to happen. You're like, can't they think of anything else?
Oh, man.
You know?
Well, remember, I said out loud, it's like, oh, come, there's a scene where she's like, she hasn't told him he's pregnant yet. I mean, he's pregnant. God, that would have made the film interesting. She hasn't told him she's pregnant yet, and she does the whole thing like, I'm gonna talk in the mirror.
Yeah.
And that scene goes on forever.
Yeah, but it starts out where you're supposed to think that she's talking to him. Everybody knows. Right when it starts.
Yeah.
She's talking to the mirror.
Yeah. I'd love to see the very first time that was done, because I had to imagine it was hilarious. And I also had to imagine it happened 70 years ago.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
It was... I mean, halfway through, I just automatically knew what I was going to give it. And I was just like, oh man, I wanted this to be better. Dadgummit.
Oh my God, yeah. It was just, and there was a line that was delivered so poorly and so poorly written, I had to write it down while we were watching the movie.
Well, it's one of those lines that you hear all the time, but it was really poorly delivered.
I don't expect you to expect me to stay.
She says, I don't expect you to stay.
And I don't expect you to expect me to stay.
And it's just like,
oh man.
Really?
Yeah. She's got a broken dog, and that broken dog was kind of cool.
Yeah, the broken dog was cool. The broken dog was really cute.
Yeah. I will be.
The store clerk, the female store clerk, oh, she was annoying.
Oh, God. Well, I was worried about the supporting cast of this film until they, like, the immediate supporting cast was terrible.
Yeah.
And even her friend wasn't likable until her kids were out of the picture.
Yeah.
Because she really hated her children.
Yeah.
But eventually
like,
she became good.
It wasn't endearing, like, I love them, I love to hate them, or something like that.
You have this feeling, she's like, I'm gonna recreate Shutter Island. Oh, that's a really bad joke. Don't look up what that means.
What? I don't get it.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, not worth it on any level. Not even as like a rental. It's just there was no chemistry in the cast. It was too predictable in a bad way. It wasn't like, you know, oh, warm and fuzzy, this is my predictable that I love to see all the time. No. I'm really wishing that we had seen, even though it's a couple weeks old.
Death at a Funeral?
Yes, I'm really wishing we had seen
that. That had Danny Glover in it.
Okay.
Oh, I also forgot Black Dad. I don't remember the name of the actor or anything like that, but Black Dad was funny.
Black Dad?
The black guy who was like his friend.
Oh, the random guy in the park.
Who he became best friends with. They would meet up and drink juice and talk about how horrible it is to be fathers.
Yeah, he was really funny actually.
He didn't sell the pervert joke at all, but right after the
joke or his name, we never heard his name.
Yeah, he was just. That's why I called him Black Father.
Yeah.
He was a father who was black.
Yeah, he was really funny. I liked him.
Yeah, he's been in other stuff. He's been really good in other stuff.
Yeah. He
was actually in The Shield. Really menacing in that.
Oh,
but
I didn't know that.
He was really funny. I mean, he did good stuff.
Him.
He had good. You could tell he was entertaining.
I didn't like Manny either.
Who?
You know, usually you like the old people.
Oh God, the old people. That was a train wreck.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't like them.
The scene was very. When you have characters in a film, and they comment on how boring a scene is, you have a problem with that scene.
Wait, what?
Well, we're like, this song is going on forever. You're like, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't really funny.
They had way too many musical interludes as well.
They did.
There were a lot. Well, in this film where it's like, I'm Jennifer Lopez. I'm gonna walk and look proud while this pop song plays, or I'm gonna drive out to this guy's farm while this song plays.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna, not really advance the story.
Her driving out to the farm and then her getting there and then what happens next. I'm not gonna say what it is. That actually wasn't bad.
Yeah, they had some good. I mean, they had a couple of okay things that happened in this, but it's not worth the wait.
No, and they're too few and far between.
Yeah. Just I don't know, just a weak film.
Yeah. And okay, what's up with everybody in Jennifer Lopez's family being white, or at least everyone that they show you?
Yeah.
Everyone in her family was white. I mean, you didn't see anything or hear anything about her father's culture or anything, which not terribly surprising because supposedly he left really early, but I mean, what? Jennifer Lopez is not white.
Yeah, I know. It did seem like, are you guys kind of...
Okay. Actually, Hispanic is considered white. I shouldn't say this. And it's not a whole race thing. It's, she's Hispanic.
They got the wrong pictures.
She's supposed to be really proud of that. And she's supposed to have this, she's gorgeous. And she is clearly Latino. Or Latina for a female. But regardless.
I did not know that.
Where's her cultural heritage? I just was like, are you trying to make her white? I was like, I'm not buying that. And plus, okay, I like Jennifer Lopez, but it was like she was trying to start out with Jennifer Aniston's career a couple of years ago when Jennifer Aniston started doing the romantic comedies. What?
Well, I don't know. What has she been... I know that Jennifer...
That's what it felt like, but it felt like a poor betrayal of that. A poor...
Portrayal.
Portrayal, you're right.
Yeah.
Not betrayal.
It just... Well, it betrayed the romantic comedy.
Yeah, right.
It cut deep. It soiled that, which is... I know, I don't want to try and think if we've seen good romantic comedies together.
Yeah, we have.
Well, I know we have in the past. I just don't want to think of names.
13 going on 30.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, it was definitely better than this film. All right, well, we have come to an end. We got 49 seconds since we're YouTube-based, so that gives us a time limit. Gut feelings, great, good, or bad?
I don't want to say bad, but it's definitely not good.
I'll say bad. Alrighty, well, that is the first YouTube experiment of Pre-Pop. You'll see this sometime in the F&P. Expect reviews in the future.
Bye, y'all.
Signing out.